motherfucking money, Mitch. And I'm like the dark skin red for the rich. We come from the road. We never go for gold, we take it for gold. We take it for gold. Not only did she want to know, she wanted to roll. She came down with the gang on the low, down with the gang on the low. Yeah, don't you know we don't play, yeah. 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 Make some noise out here right now. My name is Bugsy Malone, but the main event tonight is going to be KSI and Logan Paul. Make some noise if you're ready. Let's go one more time, DJ, please. We sing. You don't really want to see my kid. Pineapple seed. Bounce the wheel up. Man, I get turned up like contrast. Blue tick, I'm on the dance floor coming up a new shit. Set man, I'm on the need no brown tick. And set man, I'm looking like 2K. Man, I'm going up dog. Like purple lake. This one's a warning. You don't want to be about too late.
Howdy there.
Man, I'm going on gangster lane. Body season, that's an understatement. Man was brought up on the pain. Talk to the police, that's compensating. Zed don't think so, he's overweight. Man, I speak with loads of grace. You wanna see the promoter pain? On your backs, I'll make you lazy. Man, I'm going on sick. Right now it's body season, that means I'll split a man's wing. Man, I'm going on. Hold tight, all of the soldiers that are in militant mode. Man, I'm going on different. What's coming out of the speakers? I'm back up. Man, I'm going on. Throwing out uppercuts, headbutts, leaving bruises and cuts. Man, I'm going on. Gangster lady, gangster lady, gangster lady, gangster lady. In a gangster's race, we gangsters race. What's it? Gangsters race, we gangsters Born in Jim. Do you really want to see my kid? Pineapple seed, walk to the head back. Make my clothes keep like shit, like I said. Born in Jim. You don't really want to see my kid? Pineapple seed, walk to the head back. Make my clothes keep like shit. Born in. I'll tie the books in my long supporters right now. I see you. Yeah? We're gonna go one more time. You don't really wanna see my kid, but pineapple seed, walk to the head back. Make my clothes feel like shit, like I said. Horny, kid back. You don't really wanna see my kid, but pineapple seed, walk to the head back. Make my clothes feel like shit, like horny. Hey, you. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh. And then keep. Oh. 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 My guys, my name's Bugsy Malone. The album Be Inspired is out now. Shout out everybody that came in to support me tonight. Shout out everybody that came in for the KSI and Logan Paul main event. Make some fucking noise. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the UK's #1 grime artist from Manchester, Bugsy Malone!
True Geordie, Joe Weller, Lawrence McKenna sitting ringside.
From the king of the north in music to the king of the north in YouTube, lads. Welcome back.
It's quite the contrast.
Loving it.
Two massive figures sitting around the ring, and well, we're down to the crunch moments here.
This is it. I mean, you can feel it everywhere you look. People are fidgeting. They don't know where to put themselves.
The nerves.
Yeah,
increasing.
that's what it is, because we are about to see Jake Paul take on Deji.
No one wants to sit down, do they? No one wants to. They're all nervous.
The amount of talk that has gone into this fight is insane. I mean, I've never heard the word pussy used so much in all my life, and I watch a lot of adult entertainment. Genuinely, it feels like this is more bad blood than the other two brothers. I think the other two brothers accept that this is a little bit of competition of the #1 spot, whereas Jake and Deji, there's a real dislike for one another. There's actual, I heard, when I was on the phone with Logan, Logan was like, I actually respect KSI as a content creator. I can never imagine these two saying anything like that about each other. This is hatred.
Question for you though, which one of them do you think is motivated more? Because you were at the weigh-in yesterday standing between the two guys.
Well, I asked Jake a question when he was on my 100 True Geordie podcast, and he said, because I said, like, in terms of controlling your anger, he said something that was quite sort of dark. He was like, I'm going to keep it cold and calculated. I'm coming for that first round knockout, but when I see him stagger and he's wobbly, I'm going to put everything into what I got, you know what I mean, in his face.
Ice in the veins, John. I mean, that is something that must be spine-chilling to hear for someone like Deji.
I mean, that's the thing, like...
Will it touch Deji, do you think? Because you've known Deji.
Yeah.
Well.
Obviously, Deji's used to hearing, oh, you're going to get destroyed, oh, you're going to get beaten up, but hearing a statement like that, I don't care who you are, but it gets you thinking. It gets you thinking...
But we got the camera on right now, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it should be on our gobs. There we go.
Beautiful.
Right,
Wait up, lads.
like I was saying,
Even the lads behind the scenes are nervous about this, you know what I mean?
They just went, you know what, I think they were going, let's go avant-garde, get on the side, you know what I mean?
the way I see it with this one, right, is that obviously Deji at no point is he wanting to show any fear. He doesn't want to show, yeah, I'm getting affected, but I'm sorry, the confidence that Jake is showing without actually getting petty, getting in, like, showing, like he's, I don't know.
Disdain.
Yeah, like being disrespectful. He's not doing any of that.
Yeah.
He's just being confident and composed, whereas I feel like Deji's having to resort to, insulting his family, insulting how he looks and stuff like that, are you triggered, mate? You know, that's what it seems like.
Difficult to do, though.
Jake did say that the things that Deji had said about his family were the driving force behind his training sessions. He says, when I get up at 5 a.m. in the morning and stuff, and I don't want to run, that's what gets me running harder.
Well, we'll have seen him up on the monitors walking from the dressing room.
Fans around the arena.
Well, you heard the shout go up, you can hear the cheers around the arena.
Deji now, the chant is...
Both these fighters comparable in terms of age, 21 obviously. Deji slightly shorter and 15 pounds lighter.
I think the weight is incorrect, because when we were at the weigh-in, this is the old weight.
Right.
Jake Paul has lost a lot of weight.
Right.
He is, in my opinion, about the same weight as Deji right now, but they look very different in body shape.
For me, there's no way Deji's 5'10". Sorry, he's shorter than me and I'm 5'9".
Right.
So, no, 100%. There's no way he's 5'10".
Okay.
We might have Statman Davis in here, but we might have some issues with the stats. The point is, I think that these two boys are very evenly matched in terms of height and weight.
And reach, by the looks of it.
What I'm going to say is, if this was a bodybuilding contest, Jake Paul would be the winner. Yeah. He came in looking very cut, very defined. Yeah. Deji, a little bit thicker. But what I did see from Deji when I've seen him make the strides in his training is his coordination on the pads. Vidal said on our podcast, he's actually more naturally gifted than KSI is in boxing. He's just not as easy to coach as KSI is in terms of listening.
What's going to be going through Deji's head right now? Because he is he's billed as the underdog in this.
Yeah. Well, I think more than anything, it's going to be straight up nerves. I don't care who you are, you feel at least some nerves. And let's remember this, right? Obviously, all of us guys, we've been sitting in this arena, soaking up the atmosphere for hours now. The first time they will get a taste of this is when they walk out. And then they only have a few seconds before they start punching the other geezer. You know what I mean?
The arena will open up in front of them, you hear the noise.
Exactly.
Did you feel it hit you when you walked out?
100%. It's like so much to take in. The fact, little things like you see your family, you see people you know, You see the cameras, you know, the lights, everything.
Your enemies as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot to adjust to in a very short amount of time. You know what I mean?
You're in the ring, someone's punching you in the face.
Yeah, and they're coming straight at you because both these guys are extremely aggressive.
Yeah.
Jake Paul has said, first round knockout. He's not predicted anything other than a first round finish.
But does that mean he must be incredibly confident as well in his boxing ability? Because
the worry is, if you chase Deji around for a round and you've given him everything and he's still in the second and you haven't planned for that,
what goes into your head at that point? Because you're thinking, I didn't do what I predicted.
I mean,
that could cause a bit of a crisis of confidence. But Jake seems to have taken this very seriously. He said, I put 150% into this.
as well, I think the fact that Jake and Logan have trained together,
Stephen tries
spurring each other on.
Stephen tries, Chris Empty in the background. Wow, incredible. It's a Keemstar as well.
You got a prediction for this Stephen tries?
Yeah, Dwarf Member to come in and steal at the end. He's got all day, mate.
Okay.
He's actually quite good in real life. It's surprising.
We're
That's
just,
the analysis of Stephen tries.
we are just seconds away from the ring walk right now.
Jake Paul is about to enter this arena.
Incredible
It
stuff.
is going to be crazy.
What will the reaction be for Jake Paul
I'm expecting
inside the
some
UK arena? It's going to be absolutely incredible stuff. Jake Paul enters the ring first. Ooh, you can feel it. You can feel it.
This is it. Enter Jake Paul.
Ooh.
He's never experienced before, like facing someone, being in front of a crowd where it's only you and that other person, basically fighting to the death. And I've done it over 200 times.
There's no way you're coming near us. And they can hear us because we're bona fide. We got that clearance because we're notoriety. We got that notoriety in the whole society. If you're looking for the bad guy, it's me. You looking for me?
You can hear the reaction around the arena for Jake Paul's video there. True Geordie, what are you thinking at this moment?
The anticipation is electric in here right now.
This is the biggest thing that's ever happened on YouTube. The arena goes silent for the entrance.
Coming to the ring first for the United States of America, Jake Paul!